Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to another episode of As We Descend. Either win or lose, let's see where this one goes. So we've got a couple of things to do. Ooh, we've got a work pit, earn our keep, so that's how we can get some money. We can also do chance encounters. Let's go to the work pit first. So we can suppress the riots. Or we can overthrow the foreman, acquire ally in one cycle. But there's ally 3 in one cycle, dismiss this location after, or can buy things. Suppress the riots, huh? Alright, I don't know if that's really what I wanted to do, but whatever. Let's see, we could go to the innkeeper. How are my dudes doing? How can I even check them? Okay, combat forces are looking healthy. Okay, so in that case, let's keep going to the market plaza, unlock as many locations as we can. Let's see. Potentially gain some favor or draft a combat card for a unit. Let's give that a shot. Recoilless and 6 barrier, well-greased engine. Ignores the effects of exerted, counts on every turn. That's actually good. Or preparation. Gain 2, draw 1. Opposite costs. I do really like Iron Fortress just as a concept, but we don't need more. I'm going to do well-greased engine on him, because that's actually kind of good. Oh, and you know what? We should actually do some adventures, in case we need to stop at the inn. So, I could get an artifact component, but I think we're going to grab a super... Do we grab a super grub? Yeah, because I think I can use that to upgrade my units. Cards, which we desperately need. Okay, Swarmer, Regeneration, and Splat. Could be easy enough. We have one guy. I mean, I could try the Knights. But no, that doesn't work too hot. I guess actually the real answer is let's just bring the Bombardier. So, first and foremost, we could do Power Shield, Hunker, Opening Salvo. Well, if I do Trick the Light on them, that gives us the exertion. I could do Hunker. Oh, shoot. Can I, like... Okay, saves between actions out of battle. I really like Monster Train giving me the ability to, redo a turn. I recognize that maybe it's a little cheesy, but on a personal level, it feels really good being able to be like, oops, I goofed the order on that one. Please let me undo that. Okay, so let's try Bombardier again. Oh, that's interesting. It actually cycled stuff. Okay, well, in that case, do Opening Salvo. Do we do Reconnaissance? I think so. Okay, we have some amount of damage flying at me, but it looks like we can block all of it. And then I can do Field Integrity. I don't think I'm going to do Power Shield. We want to save our resources. Okay, so there's Inner Radiance. We do want to do that. So I have Caged Light. And then Field Integrity. Trick of the Light. Some more barrier. None of them are going for my armor. Perfect. So I could do Signal Shot. Oh, it has to hit that guy. Otherwise, I could do just Signal Shot. Let's do Lockstep to move forward. And then, yeah, well-greased engine. Alright. Trick of the Light. field integrity. Or is it field ingenuity? Ingenuity, not integrity. Blech. To load the cannon, once again, well-greased engine. Okay, they're aiming for me, but they're not going to do a lot of damage. Question, how many tiers of persistent barrier do they have? Plenty. I'm actually going to give it to that one, just in case they do actually have any kind of attacks that aim for my setup. Okay, signal shot. It has to be one of those. Alternatively, let's do a hunker. Field integrity. Might actually just kill that guy. Perfect. And we get a lockstep. Yeah, I can move back. And we don't need to do inner radiance. Well, it's a bit of a mess, but it works out. And we can just burn all of those gunks while we're here. Yeah, the only problem is these guys don't gain any extra power. But maybe it's fine. Okay, so let's do hunker. Field ingenuity. Load the cannon, another field ingenuity, and burn a gunk. Yeah, the only unfortunate part is fleeting attack, yeah, clears after this turn. But we have so much barrier, it doesn't really matter. Oh, there they go. Win. That hit twice for some reason, I don't know why. Okay. So we get that. I guess we have no choice. Let's see. Rapid Flurry and trigger... Ooh. Rapid Flurry 2 and trigger an extra Bombardier auto attack, then exerted 1. Stagger bonus, exerted 1. Yersh. And we get an artifact fragment. Yeah, that new loot system feels very good. So if we go here, we can upgrade a unit action, which we want to do. So the question is, who do we boost? So that would actually just make opening salvo cheaper. It's tempting. Iron Fortress is already maxed. Fleeting Armor 2. Making readiness cost nothing isn't a bad idea. Turns out rapid release is kind of worthless. Let's go for readiness. Toss that back there. Draft a new tech. What do we get? After playing a card with limited charges, return it to your hand if it has any charges remaining. Begin each battle with a lockstep in your hand for each unused deployment slot. Or rupture does splash damage. Unfortunately, all of these are not good. I guess I'll do repetition engine just because that's at least vaguely usable. Okay, we have another expedition force. More power cores, more dream fruit. I do like dream fruits. What are we up against? Threat detector. Locks on in order to attack after you play an offensive card. Tank locks on but gains feeble 5 if it swaps targets. Useful. I think those are bombs. Probably just those two. Because, yeah, the debasers are going to explode. Okay, let's lead with an Iron Fortress. Oh. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I forgot. Okay, let's try that again. So once again, I actually do need the cannoneers at this point. I think they just have to become a permanent staple for my runs. Because they're the only thing that I have that clears exhaustion. Now I could potentially play without the arbalists at all. Yeah, let's maybe give that a shot. Because I think I can do this without. Maybe. We'll find out. Worst comes to worst, I can just be like, this didn't work. Yeah, let's probably just hit that guy. Okay, we've taken their armor off. Because I don't think... Okay, that's not going to block all the damage. Oh. That's actually extremely bad for me. Okay, do I do... Empowered on him. Then Reconnaissance. No. But none of them are aiming, so I kind of have enough time. Move them up. Let's see, apply power to the lantern. We've already boosted them a bunch, right? Load the cannon. Well, let's just do a trick of the light. Alright, so that one's staggered. Let's do fully loaded. Field integrity. Or ingenuity. Do a shoulder bash. Do a readiness and a well-greased engine. That only applies to him, though. Holy shit, this tank hurts. It clears after next auto attack. I mean, at least we got the multi-strike, but this sucker is actually brutal. Okay, field ingenuity. Give him exerted. If we get anything else. The answer is no. He has enough shields, though, that he doesn't take it. At least we do a bunch of damage to him, and we've staggered him. Sick. Unplayable, ignore. Okay, we can toss it and replace it. I probably could have done readiness in there, in retrospect, but I think... Wait, what? Oh. Didn't kill him. Go for that. I was really hoping the flurry attack would have actually done more damage to him. Okay. All we have to do is just survive the next hit. If I do shoulder bash, can I change the... Okay. I can change his direction. Feel the ingenuity. Trick of the light. And well-greased engine. Okay. We can tank it. And it's toast. But that hurt. Oh well. Okay, so we get the bouquet. I have 7 scavengers. What do we have? Damage and fleeting armor, readiness. I don't think we need any of those, in fact. We got it. We get the money. Clean them out. I don't know if those strictly worth it. So you can forget a combat card in one of my units? Yersh. We don't want to get rid of. Load the cannon? Load the cannon. Okay. Pawn the part. And then we want to go to the innkeeper. Because, ouch. I don't want to go into the next cycle super wounded. Especially if there's a siege. That would be unfortunate for me. Okay, draft another combat card. Ah, Rapid Flurry clears for the turn. I do like Blazing Blade. But I don't think it fits the build. Also fully loaded, not as good as I was hoping it would be. I think we just skip. What do we have? So we could do a risky encounter. Toss them into the undermarket. Okay. Acquire a random basic item if you pass. The bookkeeper has a special request for you to assist in his burrow of the undermarket. Sure, inspections. Failure. Well, we get an int up at the very least. Favor or heal? Get some favor. Okay. So, we could use some more barrier charge. Or artifact fragment. Go to this one. Group 3 should be fine. Dodge all melee and range attacks during your turn. Alright, so that's a bit maybe tricky. I think I'm just going to go for this one. I don't actually know how to hurt this sucker then. Oh, maybe not auto attacks? We'll see. I think I'm just going to go for the flurry at the moment. Okay, so what do we have? Readiness, hunker, reconnaissance. So that didn't clear reconnaissance. Good to know. Okay, we have sanctuary. Let's see. We'll have him hunker. And trick of the light. Second trick of the light. Boost that one. So this guy can be hit by auto attacks. Okay, good. Do an easy trigger. Fully loaded. Field Ingenuity. Armored Advance. Let's see. Misses him, right, because I should have done the thing. Oh well. It's 24 damage. No, actually it's going to be 15. Yeah, so Frontliner is extremely weak to auto attacks, which is nice. Okay, let's do Cage Light. Inner Radiance. Probably slap it on him for the AoE. Oof, that's some damage. You barrier and draw 2. Okay, easy trigger. Don't have anything else that's going to do exertion. Clear it, get a damage bonus. Trick of the Light on him. Second one. And yeah, do we want to just do random shots? See if I can hit this Watcher. Yeah, unfortunately, Knight's going to take some damage here. Okay, they're staggered and crit, so this might actually kill him? Yeah. No. Couple of unplayables. We can cycle them out because we've got Rune. Yeah, I think I can only hit this guy. Give it a shot. Nope. Okay, mess him up as well. Let's just do an easy trigger. Move up. Yeah, can't do any extra damage. Everyone's exerted. It's fine. Sanctuary. Fleeting attack. And then I think we just wait. Because now we just do boatloads of damage. Desert self. Goofy. It's fine. It's dead. So my knights are not looking too hot. That is bad. Okay, we get a power core. I've got 5 scavengers. Gonna pick that up, and I think we're gonna go here. 38. Yeesh. Lucky. Dream fruit. Be nice to remove a card, but I think we're gonna put these guys back up to full. Okay, keep assembling technology. Gets me a favor, and we have one more fight. So, ooh. Hard fight. Computation chip. Haven't seen one of those before. Okay, spawner. I don't know what the big guy is. I don't think I'm going to bother with the little guys. Okay, heavy plating, stagger, some other things. I lead with Inner Radiance. I do like the empowered bombs. Yeah. Then we do Iron Fortress. Then I do Fire Bolts on the weakest one. And then Opening Salvo on the weakest one. Perfect. So this has just enough barrier that it doesn't take any damage. Alright, so we have Trick of the Light, some other things. I have no way to go forward. Cycle that. Cycle that. Okay, let's do well-greased engine into reconnaissance. That one's down. Main issue is this dude's doing a boatload of damage. I would like to not be subjected to that if possible. Come on. Okay, good enough. So we can lockstep him forward. Into a shoulder bash. Not going to do nearly enough. Just do an easy trigger. That's not enough juice anyway. And while I could do a power shield, I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, he's going to take some hits. Ow. Well, those would have been lovely earlier. Okay, so he's hitting the guard. We do have a sanctuary, so let's start by hunkering. Then we do field ingenuity. Then sanctuary. Armored advance on him so he doesn't take anything. Fully loaded. Well, that worked out extremely well. And yeah, we could probably move these guys up. Because at this point we're pretty comfortable. Yeah, the multi-attack with, I mean, everything is extremely good. Draw some cards. Readiness. Into Iron Fortress. Move them up. Get some fleeting armor. Might as well do field ingenuity. Twice. Nothing is currently... Oh, I guess I could have actually hit it more directly, but it's fine. I'd summoned friends. Rude. Okay, the friend goes away. I wasn't sure if it was going to keep the battle running. Okay, we get some money, we get the chip. So, I have 7 scavengers. I'm not going to be able to get everything here. I'm going to grab whatever this is. Gain 1, add melting point to your hand. I think I'm going to go for Core Cycler. Let's just go for the major growth, get the grub. We don't need the healing super bad. Oh, but I can upgrade a unit action. Still think Signal Shot's kind of meh. I do like opening salvo. Getting that boosted isn't a bad move. Rapid release being free. You know... Actually, let's do easy trigger so I'm more likely to use it. So I can do a couple of things with this one. So I can sell it, give it to him, or we don't know. Do the Lantern Researcher. So, upgrade a lantern card. Caged Light. Draw 3 instead and makes it free. Retain, barrier, and draw. Draw 3. Rest of these are pretty good. Ah. I think I'm still going to go for Caged Light. I didn't have any other cards, right? I hope not. Alright, so we can prepare. We earn our copper. I don't think this was worth it. No, I'll skip. Okay, special event if we visit. Sure. Let's see, another collapse. Sift for survivors. Assess the damage. Okay. Last chance favor. Sure. Keep the cash. Throw them a coin. I could use the favor. We get 1 at least. Okay, and I'm going to keep taking my chances here. Ooh. Gain 2 or gain 2 max. I think I'm just going to gain 2. Lend their trust or offer humility. Alright, and next cycle. I think my guys do heal a smidge between cycles. Not entirely sure. What's that? Inventory. Okay. Face of Rage. Whenever you play an offensive card, gains 5 stacks. Ah, so... swaps faces. I mean, get him. Hashtag name. Affect all friendlies, including your lantern. So it's debuffing me. I could work with that. Okay, what do we have? Reposition. Move my knights. Get them all up. I should probably do Iron Fortress. Do I do Crushing Blow? 4 damage, 10 stagger, and dizzy. Or, yeah, probably better to do that, followed by Intercept. I don't want to reposition anybody else. Everything's looking kind of clear. Yeah, I probably should have taken his armor off, but whatever. Reduced barrier between turns. Slightly not fun, but whatever. Field Ingenuity. Trigger the light. Do a signal shot just because. Not the best starting round, but I'll take it. Okay, still don't know what he's doing, which is actually kind of good. Firebolts? Absolutely. Let's draw a bunch. Oh, it is down. I think I want to do Sanctuary no matter what. Then we'll do Readiness into Shield Slam. Not that much damage, but it's enough. They're already exerted, and I might as well do a that. Thought I set him on fire. I guess maybe he's immune to it or something, or he clears debuffs. Hard to say. Okay, reconnaissance. Let's start with easy trigger in retrospect. Recoilless. Build ingenuity. Core cycler to give me a little bit more. I do have a smite, but I could probably cycle it. I can do better than armored advance. I'm slightly upset. I really gotta upgrade those. Fine. I'll just lead with that. We'll just hit him a bunch. Okay. Stagger resistant, resetting its stagger gauge. Special attack after 4 turns. Well, not much I can do about that, to be honest. I'm just gonna give that the persistent barrier just in case it's doing something. Oh, I just noticed it has like a weird kind of sort of Harlequin baby face going on. I don't like that. 25 damage to somebody in the front. Start with a crushing blow. Let's move these guys to the back. Let's see, do the splash. I don't know, actually. We're gonna cycle it. No, I'm gonna be able to do enough stagger. There we go. Come on. Well, I'll take it. Yeah, so he's still gonna take, like, 10 damage. But I can work with that. Well, we got him staggered, which actually takes his armor off. Sick. Have him hunker. Just because. Armored advance for some damage. I guess I could have actually had the other guy do things, but it's okay. Boy, if only I could set this thing on fire. Unfortunately, we keep not drawing it, which is not doing me a whole lot of favors. On the plus side, my Arbalists attack a lot. Okay. Power shield. Okay, so we have an easy trigger. I have Iron Fortress. Sadly, can't move anybody forward. Field Ingenuity. Fire Bolts. Do we do Dust Bomb? Yeah, I'll give him Dust Bomb. Alright, so he's going to do 22 damage, but we've got 40 barrier on the front. I gotta give him more persistent barricade if I can. But yeah, now he is super burning. 36 damage, yes, that feels very good. Alright. Do we do a smite? Smite. Maybe I shouldn't have done armored advance. Oh well. He can take a hit, and he's about to heal. And do I bother with a Radiance? I don't think so. Okay, aim for the Knight again. I really appreciate my Arbalists and their extreme amount of bonus attacks. And it dies. Creepy. But we're good. Okay, you've overcome Depth 3 Underbelly, but the Vault City is still unable to breach the planetary core yet. Oh. So actually that was the end of the run. But the runs are going to go even longer. Well, what do we unlock? So we now have the Guild. We also have the Votive. Oh. Well, we've got Dauntless now, different unit type. Does Rupture a Javelin riposte after surviving an attack counterattacks? Ooh. That's fun. And starter cards for that unit. And then it has other upgrade or other unlocks. So we also have the Commander. So Commander on the first turn of combat gain 1 additional energy. Tactical move should be fun. We're making progress on some of these at the very least. Backup power. Start each run with emergency power on, allowing you to use the market immediately. Ava's Chosen. Apply a powered 1 to a friendly. Draw 1 for that friendly. Alternate unit setup. Swap it in power and alacrity for 2 times Ava's Chosen. I mean, that's pretty good. Anything else? No. So let's take a look. Lantern has at least 10 cards. At least 10 learned cards at once. Actually really close to getting some of these. Oh. Kind of a shame. That was a shorter run than I meant to, but the last run went for way too long. Good to know that it's roughly 2 hours and 20 minutes to beat a run. But if they have it so that there are even further depths, this is just too long, man. I don't know. Maybe some people are going to disagree with me on this one, but it is one of those where, like, I feel like they could be twice as generous with the rewards and have half as many battles, and I think the game would actually feel better. At least from my perspective, because then I could try a bunch of runs. Because as it stands, I don't want to say I've burnt out on the game already, but it's one of those where, like, these are long enough that I don't think I'm going to want to do another run today, and I might not have enough time to do another run tomorrow. That's a sticking point that I run into with a lot of long roguelike deck builders. You know, maybe if we get more meta progression, you know, cool unlocks and stuff, like even to the point where your units in the city have like higher stats and stuff. Ooh, shock. Take stagger after every turn. Shock detonates at 10 plus stacks, dealing damage equal to stacks times 2. Interesting. They're like, yeah, we can also try starting as the guild, because I'm assuming, yeah, we've got 4 runs at some point. Or, not 4 runs, 4 depth. I mostly just want to see what the city starts with before we go. Really got to work on my roguelike deck builders essay that I'm working on. Because, yeah, I was going over, like, all the reasons why long runs aren't that good feeling. But it's okay. The Lord Attendant looks upon you. This is no ordinary cycle. Corruption besets us on all sides. At least the city's power persists. Okay. What happened to the force field? Okay, so pretty standard. But yeah, so all of those locations that have unlocked, like the Lantern Researcher, or the Inn, or the Old Mentor, these have all been unlocked. We already know what each and every one of them do. Interesting, it looks like there's something else you can do with the rally point at some point. Cool. Well, for now at least, I think I'm going to leave it here. Obviously, I could start another run, but that would take a long time, and also feels like it would fit in a completely different video anyway. But I thoroughly enjoy this game. I think it is one of the better roguelike deck builders I've played in a very, very long time. The combat system feels good. I think I wish there was a little bit like more draw modification, like maybe to the point of you draw 1 extra card per squad you bring into battle. I think that would help a little bit because, yeah, deck bloat does kind of punish this game a little hard. But I guess it is also one of those that I was picking too many cards and not curating nearly hard enough. And there's a lot of other things that I'm sure I could get better at with subsequent runs. We even start with unit-wise. We have these guys, Rangers. Draw 2 offensive cards if able. Huh. That'll be fun to play with, but for now at least. Guess if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, it helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.